I'm founder and chairman of a company called DSIT. DSIT is a infrastructure operator. We fund, build, own, and operate RAN networks for a number of use cases, but for public mobile network operators and for private networks that can also be shared on the same infrastructure as public networks. We think of ourselves as TowerCo 2.0 in that we are an infrastructure operator that includes the active RAN component. We have developed a series of in-house small cell solutions which we deploy to do what we like to call the not spots and the hotspots. Hotspots is very much analogous with HDD scenarios, where we increase coverage, bring coverage indoors, for example, and also augment the capacity in a network to cover this. We are a startup. We've grown very rapidly over the last 18 months. We're now around 160 people. 100 people now are based in R&D here in the UK, in Marlow, in fact. And that team has been built up around a previous DCMS competition, which is called CompoRAN, which we basically headed. And we built in that consortium a number of technologies that underpin the RAN technologies, the open RAN technologies that we now have. Now, this project was designed to go from TRL4 to TRL6 and to bring, those technologies to market. We have, for example, got multi-vendor interoperability across a split 6 interface. We've got an implementation of multi-TRP, aka COMP, that allows us to deploy clusters of indoor and outdoor small cells. And we've created a way to take a split 6 interface over millimeter wave. What does this mean? It means that we now have the building blocks to go about the next phase, which is the commercialization of those technologies. So what we would like to do as a project under this new competition is to address the issue, the elephant in the room, if you like, that using Open RAN in existing MNO networks has proved particularly difficult because of the legacy requirements of 2G and 3G and 4G, 25, 30 years of thing. We believe the inflection point for really getting momentum around Open RAN technologies comes as mobile operators start to deploy 5G standalone technologies, pure 5G, if you like to say. And the technologies we've developed are really architected to do that. So what we want to do effectively is take that next step, as Bob pointed out, that final step, which is to commercialize the technology threads that we've had in-house. And we are looking for partners to be the venue, and this could be indoor venues or outdoor venues that are high demand densities. We're looking for novel use cases to go over those venues. We're obviously looking for public network operators to be hosted on that network on the basis that this is an enterprise pays model. In other words, it's at no cost to the mobile operator. They can be hosted on these networks. And finally, we also need in our consortium the systems integrators and system implementers that do this. So that's what we're pitching to do here. And obviously, anybody's interested in based on our infrastructure platforms, please come contact us. Thank you very much.